with you my new find. I found this fruit called Korean melon, and this is what it looks like. So they're kind of like not really big. You know, you can fit. There you go. Can fit in my hand, and this is what the inside looks like. So I literally just found it. I want to stop saying literally. I'm gonna stop saying literally. I actually just found it about 15 minutes ago. I went to the international market looking for some seeded watermelon because the Aldi in my neighborhood doesn't have them anymore. They said they're out, but it's been about a week now. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, I traveled not too far from where I work, and I found the international market that I used to go to all the time. And I found this. And so this just is so good, right? So you can eat the seeds. If you saw the little teeny tiny seeds, they're like a smaller version of cantaloupe seeds, right? And so if you can see all those seeds in there, yeah, get all up in there. It's a lot of them. All right, so a couple things about Korean melon. You can eat the skin. You would scrub the skin, you know, spray it with whatever solution you have. I use a vinegar, lemon juice, and distilled water solution to cleanse my fruit skin. You know, clean it, you spray it, or you spray it and you clean it, and then you rinse it. You cut into it. It's pretty easy to cut into. I actually could have did it with a butter knife, and then I just section it off and cube it because I'm gonna eat this like throughout the day. I feel like the texture is closer to a cucumber. It's kind of thick, dense, and crisp, like all at the same time. So like think of when you're biting into an apple, that's kind of what it sounds like, but it has the texture of a cucumber. And it's sweet, and it has a mild sweet taste similar to a honeydew melon, not so much a cantaloupe. I would say closer to a honeydew melon, but it still has its own unique flavor. If I were to place it, it would be something like a, I don't know, like a pineapple now later. Can you tell I'm an 80s baby? So it would be similar to like a pineapple, like a mild pineapple now later, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I want to share. I'm always honest, right? You guys know me. Mika Fresh is always honest, and I wanted a Roy Rogers biscuit. I don't work that far from Roy Rogers. Like, I could walk there, and I wanted a Roy Rogers biscuit. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I overslept. I had to rush to get my daughter to school today, and then double back 10 miles to go an extra 10 miles to get to work. I needed to be here on time because my clients, you know, get very anxious when I'm late. So if you follow me, you know that I'm working on consistency and being on time, okay? Those are my two, like, kryptonites. And probably if I could be more consistent, I wouldn't have to worry about being on time. So consistency is my focus. And we met with my daughter's potential babysitter last night. So we had kind of like a late night. And I didn't sleep too well. Like, it took me a while to fall asleep. Once I finally got to sleep, then I was in a really good sleep, and I didn't want to wake up from that good sleep. So I overslept about maybe 15 minutes this morning, and around here in this area, that just is not a really good thing because traffic can vary from wide open to shut down in 15 minutes. But anyway, I wanted a Roy Rogers biscuit. I was gonna actually go get me a Roy Rogers biscuit, and then I remembered I wanted a seeded watermelon. Yes, I said it, a watermelon with the seeds, okay? And I was just like, well, I don't have time to go to both places. What do I really want? I like watermelon more than I like Roy Rogers biscuits, so I decided I would go get the watermelon first. And I found this melon, this Korean melon, while I was there, and it made me really excited because I could smell the bin when I walked past. All right, that's enough about me. So, confession is, I wanted a Roy Rogers biscuit. My triumph is, I settled for melon over the biscuit, which my body is going to be really happy about that because I've been slightly dehydrated. And if you guys can see, I am battling some eczema here. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. And so I started like a detox and then the eczema popped up. But it's okay. I'm on the mend. I am a recent grad school graduate, and so I feel like what I'm experiencing now is just like all the stuff that I've kind of compartmentalized over the last 3.5 years trying to get through grad school as a wife, a new mother, recently laid off, and life in general, right? A business owner. And so now that I've been able to just kind of like, I'm done, I'm graduated, then like all of the things that I didn't really take care of before, they're like, hey, remember me? Remember your skin? Yep, still thirsty, still need to be quenched. Hey, remember me? Your face and acne? Yep, still here, still need you to cleanse me. So this season that I am in is about self-care and paying attention, and actually taking action. I do pay attention. There were things that I felt I didn't have time to do, or I couldn't really make the time to do because I chose to just kind of focus on finishing up my degree. I am by no means saying that is a good thing to do, because it's not. I'm just telling you my story and my journey, okay? And hopefully this will help somebody. So, the moral of the story is, if you give yourself a moment, your body will tell you what you need more, okay? And you'll actually crave what you need. I wanted a biscuit, but I was craving juicy fruit. That's really what it is, juicy fruit. Because I'm slightly dehydrated, and this melon has like, just, it's watery, okay? It's dripping, and when I bite into it, it drips all the way down. It's really good and it's really tasty. All right, to sum it up, Korean melon, the skin is edible. I am not going to eat this skin just because it came from the international market and I don't really know where it came from, and the skin was a little bit on the dingy side, and I'm kind of a germaphobe. I don't want to eat it, okay? I don't want to eat it. So if I was going to blend it though, I would probably scrub it really good and throw it in the blender to make a smoothie, which I will do that later with the other half. All right, edible skin, edible seeds. The seeds are sweeter than the flesh of the fruit, which is a really good thing. So I can't wait to make this smoothie. Texture of a cucumber, crispy like an apple, flavor like a mild pineapple now later. All of that just equals goodness. All right, peace. Next time. I am going to save the seeds from this melon because it tastes really good, which means that it's ripe and it has everything that it needs to be regrown. Now, I don't necessarily know how I'm going to do that, but I do know that I am going to do that. And so, through the wonderful world of YouTube, just like you found my channel, I'm gonna find somebody else's channel that's gonna show me how to regrow Korean melon, which is also known as Chamoe, I think is how you say it. Chamoe, Chamoe, Chamoe. I'm going to regrow my own. All right, y'all know me, urban gardening at its finest, urban agriculture, growing your own food. Peace.